Hello. I would like to take the opportunity to welcome you to the first episode of my cooking show, which I have entitled Cooking with His Holiness Peter Emmanuel I. Or better yet, I have two names. The other name is called The Peasant Chef. A real reality show. A real reality cooking show, not like that lady who got banned from TV. What was her name? I forgot. Then, Martha Stewart has her show and everything is nice and clean and just superficial. This is real. This is a real kitchen. I'm a real person. We have real pots and pans, real food. And you can see that nothing here is staged. Everything looks natural, genuine, and it's like a home. This is a home, and this kitchen is used a lot. And for a while, I started asking myself, well, how do you keep everything from falling apart? The truth is, you're not supposed to. If you're using what you have, then it's supposed to fall apart. So, the whole idea of this show is to teach people and to show people how good they can eat at home if they just go to the grocery. Nowadays, everybody want to eat out. If you look at the society, something has happened, and I believe it's in the food that we eat, because if you look at people from the 80s and the 70s, they had a different body type. A lot of people tell you, I don't cook, or I don't know how to cook, or I don't want to cook. And it's ridiculous eating out because it's extremely expensive. You're looking at a collection of meats I have here. I have steak, 1¼ inch steak, 3 of them that cost me $31. I have 3 well built up huge chicken breasts, steroid fed, who gives a care? Whatever the case may be, it is huge. And I only paid like $12 for it. Then I got some neck bones, which cost me $4.40, and I have some smoked turkey, and then I have a whole chicken, which costs about $7.04. Okay. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show you how to prepare a really good tasting meal at home. Don't go to those dirty restaurants where the kids serving you, been on their phone all day. They go to the bathroom, they don't wash their hands. And the worst time you can go out to eat, if you're a woman and a man offer to take you out for Mother's Day or for Valentine's, that's the worst time to go anywhere. The food is rushed. It's of poor quality, it's not good. Now, His Holiness is going to show you how you can take some simple ingredients and prepare the best tasting food that you have ever tasted. And when you taste that food, if the Holiness fed it to you, you would be my friend forever. But if you try what I'm trying to tell you, you will also be my friend forever. Now, I'm going to take a break, because I have to go into the garden to get some fresh ingredients. I have to go and get some fresh rosemary, some fresh thyme, and I have sage. I have sage in here. I know I have sage in here. I'm going to leave this light on so we can have more light, so you can see me clearly, because I don't want you to not see me. What I'm going to show you tonight is how to prepare. These are 100% organic sage grown in my garden. I have an abundance of sage. I burn sage for the fun of it. That's how much sage I have. And it's beautiful rubbing sage. When you rub it, look at how it gets, okay? So what we're going to do now, I can pick this up and put it back in there, because I don't walk with shoes in my house. And I just cleaned these floors before I sealed the grout. And as you can see, I'm bare feet because we don't wear shoes in this house. And this is a used kitchen. If you're using your kitchen, it's going to show sign that I'm going to put the lentils on a low fire. So now here's my surprise. I came in today and I went in here and I found this, a garlic squeezer. And guess what? It is a special one. One only. Hell no. Now, okay, here's the problem. The problem is I've got this GoPro configured to do 20 minutes of videoing, and I don't have the remote. So it goes on, it stops, and it's missed the whole thing. What I just did was that I took each piece of steak, I sprinkled some salt, sprinkled some pepper, and you know, I freehanded, and what it is I chopped up some onions, and what I'm getting ready to do is to marinate the steak. And what I was telling you is a story that when I went to Atlanta to visit my in-laws, Mrs. Barber had a garlic squeezer, and Mimi, who used to be my wife, when we first met, she didn't know how to cook, and she had made me a gravy she bought in a can, and I never let her forget it. But she went on to become the best cook in the world because she read, she studied, and she learned. And that's the same way Jay is, and I'm very impressed by that because Jay is passionate about cooking, and he goes overboard like me. He'll get a ton of meat, a ton of this, and he'll get his iPad and his monitor and put it out on the smoker. So, and like his mom, he reads up on the recipes. Now, I'm kind of traditional. I stick to what I know, but it still turns out very good. So now what I'm saying is, we went to Atlanta, and the lady, my dear in-law, Mrs. Barber, had a simple garlic squeezer, but I knew when Jay went to get one, he was going to get a fancy one. So he got this fancy one that has all this little thing and it can open and do this and do that. And now I no longer have to dice and chop the garlic, so I'm going to be able to just squeeze the garlic. Ooh, wow. Can you imagine? Ooh, that is lovely. That is so lovely. So he said he was no longer going to be chopping garlic. And I went in there and I checked, and there I found this garlic squeezer. Ooh, I tell you, you know, there's nothing nicer, nothing sweeter than the taste of garlic in your food. I don't care what it is, what you're making. You gotta add a little garlic to it, okay? So one of the things I'm gonna do is, when I get a moment, I'm gonna change the configuration on my GoPro, because if I'm doing productions and I don't have monitoring capability, I need to just let it record, because I think we missed a great dialogue. So anyway, I rubbed the garlic in, I put it in the onions, which I told you, when I slice the onions, I slice it circular. I don't like all that chip, chop, chop, chop kind of stuff, okay? Now, because we have this crushed garlic, I can assure you, and again, you have a lever, so you can use the back of your dirty hands to open the water, okay? And I'm going to slice some more onions, and I'm going to layer it within the steak, okay? So, what am I going to do here? I'm going to get the garlic squeezer, put some more garlic in. I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to rub it on here. I'm going to put another garlic in. I'm going to squeeze it. And I'm going to rub it on here. Okay? So now, I I tell you, if you taste this steak, you're going to be like, you're not going to let me leave. You will not let me leave. That much I know. Okay, so now I'm going to take some more onions. I'm going to cut it circular. Okay. I'm going to put it in here. And then, okay, so now I'm going to take this steak. I'm going to put it on top of these onions. I'm going to put these onions this way, so this steak gets to have it. And I'm going to put this on here. And I'm going to take the onions that are over here. And I'm going to put it on here. Okay? So this is going to sit. Now, I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not going to cook this meat tonight. This is going to sit in this concoction overnight, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to take it out. And of course, as you know, it's only me, and it's going to take me several days to eat just one steak. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to vacuum seal the steak in the vacuum with the seasonings in it. And later on, when I'm ready to eat it, I'll defour it and cook it. But for now, tomorrow we'll cook one, okay? So right now, what the next phase is going to be is I'm going to check the camera, make sure it's working. Okay, so the camera is going fine. It's not 20 minutes yet. You know, 20 minutes goes by quick when you're having fun. An hour, you know, it's amazing how I can speak on video for 2, 3, 4 hours without any interruption, you know, and extra, you know, without notes. How they refer to that, there's a word for it. But anyway, here's what we do now. What we do is we're going to add some flavor to our beans and to our pork. Remember I said the pork is kind of porky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rosemary in the pork to kind of get rid of the porkiness. So now the pork is at a boil. The pork and the black-eyed peas. Okay? So, hey Aisha, give me a minute and I'll call you right back. I'm doing a video. Alright, this is my daughter just calling me there, and I had to let her know we're in production. We can't talk when we're in production, you know what I mean? So, okay, so I'm going to go over here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some onions. No, I don't care how I really cut these onions because they're going to boil. Okay, so I'm not sure if I have another onion left, but just in case, I'm going to make sure I peel. Oh, you should smell that. Oh, you should smell those turkey. Oh my goodness. This is the bomb. The bomb diggity. Diggity bomb. Diggity, diggity, diggity bomb. Oh, I tell you, Martha Stewart, Paula Dean ain't got nothing on me. Paula Dean can't do what I do, but I can do what Paula Dean do. Now, Martha Stewart ain't got nothing on me because all these people got fake cooking shows. Now, this is a real cooking by His Holiness teaching you how to eat well, live cheap, and smell good. Lifestyles of the regular working United States citizen. You understand what I'm saying? Now, look at that. I'm going Cro-Magnon on you. Okay? This is Cro-Magnon, man. I remember you used to be able to squeeze the garlic with the skin on it. But I don't want to change that. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get some more garlic. Now garlic is a very serious ingredient for me. I hope I don't run out. Let me make sure I got enough for the chicken. Because I'll end up over garlicking the damn beans. You see, these are growing. I'm going to plant them in the yard. And I won't have enough for the chicken. Whenever you go to the store, you've got to buy garlic. Garlic, onions,